Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Pixar Shark, and it has been so gloppy here in Florida this summer. There have basically been storms every afternoon, and rain. But I'll tell you what, I'm ready to get on with this episode, because this one has been a long time coming. I don't know how I haven't seen it before now, but we're going to remedy that right here, right now. My renditions of the Apple Parents are about to get obliterated, and I don't know if I really could care. So this is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Season 7, Episode 13, The Perfect Pair. One the fandom's been waiting for, at least I have, because it's been a few months by now, huh? 3, 2, 1. Alright. Hit me, Hasbro.
Oh, thank you. You must be new. I'm Apple Bloom.
I'm Grandpair.
Welcome to Ponyville.
Grandpair, that's adorable.
Welcome back to Ponyville. Grandpair was originally from here before he opened his famous Pear Jam store in Vancouver.
Really? Why'd you move back?
Well, I needed a change of pace.
You're an apple, aren't you?
I can't believe I've gone my whole life without ever having this.
Aw.
How'd you like it?
How much?
Wonder whose voice that is.
No.
Wow! Thanks, Mr. Grandpair, sir. It was real
Aw.
nice meeting you.
At least she's polite. Good Southern girl.
Glad you're back, Sugar Cube. Just in time for breakfast for dinner.
I got the perfect.
I love it. We do that all the time.
market today.
Pear jam? What were you thinking? What?
Is Dr. Hooves secretly an apple?
The big deal is that there is a long-standing feud between the apples and the pears.
Yep.
Why?
Why? Well, actually, I'm not really sure. You have any idea, Big Mac?
I think you guys should have been the
Then I
Hooffields
guess
and the
we
Colts,
should
huh?
ask Granny. Ask me what?
Caramel syrup or praline?
I was gonna ask how she could know to...
Oh,
That was pear, but
sounds great, Applejack.
she is a farmer.
I'm gonna wash up for supper.
We can ask Goldie Delicious. If any pony knows about the feud, it's the family historian.
I'm in. What do you say, Big Mac? Say
Another
we'll
road
trip
trip?
first thing tomorrow?
Yep.
We do eggs and bacon for our breakfast for dinner. I wish we did pancakes. Okay. Katamari Damacy. Oh, okay. That was terrible.
Well, anyway, it's so wonderful to see you three. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, Goldie, we were hoping you could tell
I
us
think
about the,
Pinky is related to
feud
you.
with the apples and the pears.
If it's the story you're after, I suppose you have a right to know. Let's see here. I've got a stack of books here someplace. Oh,
Someplace.
Family History, Volume 137.
Well, so nice it just happened to be right there.
Feud with the bears. I mean pears. My eyes ain't what they used to be.
Clearly.
A long time ago.
Come and get your apples. Nothing sweeter than biting into a crisp apple on a beautiful fall day.
Aw.
Unless, of
Young
course,
Granny.
you could bite into a juicy pear.
Please, pears are just what
Dr.
happens when they
Hooves.
ain't no good at farming apples.
Pears are nature's candy.
Dr. Hooves has got to be there somewhere. He doesn't count.
Sour. Like the expression on your face right now.
And so it went. The Granny and Grandpa were always
The sped
at
up
each other.
chipmunk.
Who's the best farmer? Why then, Grandpa had special blankets made for
Oh,
his
that's
trees
Grandpa,
so
huh?
they wouldn't get cold.
Good night.
Okay.
I've got you covered.
Ha 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 ha. Punny. This really is the Hooffield and the Colts again, although I guess...
Who ever got along were Bright Macintosh and Pear Butter.
Oh.
I'm not supposed to talk to you.
I'm not supposed to talk to you either.
Okay, this is weird. This
My
is
mom
really
says
weird.
If you hold a buttercup under your chin, it'll make your chin glow. But it doesn't work on me. See?
Like,
Does it work on
I
me?
could understand if they have the regular pony eyes,
It sure does, Buttercup.
Buttercup. I like that name.
but
Wait an apple pinkin' minute. Brat Mac and Buttercup, those are our parents' names.
Oh, well, you remembered then,
Your
huh?
father gave your mother Pear Butter. Well, that was a given name.
Are you saying our mother was a pear?
Oh, no.
We are half pear?
Can't believe it. How did we not know?
Well, no pony called your mother Pear Butter.
But yeah, it would make sense if they had those voices while they had, like, the regular pony eyes, but those are, like,
Is there
newborn
anything else
eyes,
you can tell us about
aren't they? Or,
I know they loved each
the
other
baby
very much.
logic in
They
the
had
show
that
is so off.
magical, star-kissed, other side of a rainbow kind of love. You couldn't be
Aw.
around them too long and not feel a little bit lighter than air yourself.
Anything
Aw.
else?
Burnt Oak? The firewood sales pony? I haven't seen him in ages.
He and your dad
Huh.
were thick as
He
thieves
sounds
back in
like
the day. Y'all should talk
He
to
might be
him.
related to Braver. That would make sense, right? If Brayburn was like the son of
Well, if it isn't the apples, what can I do for
the
you? I
firewood.
know you're not here for firewood.
Brayburn?
You got more trees than any pony in Ponyville.
You're right, but we're not here for that.
Come to ask about your dad?
Yep.
This is so
I
just
wondered
like
if you might.
bizarre.
Hope you would. It's nice to talk about him.
Yeah, it is. They've been avoiding it so
In fact,
much.
This one time,
Subtle, dude. What did you feel, darling?
Oh,
Bye, we're out of here.
what did you do?
Aw,
Excuse me?
look at the boy.
The water silo. It was my fault.
Well, you owe me a new silo, boy. And you? Come with me.
I didn't do a thing.
Daughter of mine is gonna make goo-goo eyes at an apple.
So this is West Side Story, Romeo and Juliet kind of.
Grandpa never would have known it was your father's fault.
He has the same name as
There
that
was no way
sculptor.
he'd let your mother take the blame
guy.
for something he did.
So Dad
Kid,
was super
Cole.
honest. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh, Applejack?
Aw,
Your dad worked the apple
That's sweet.
farm all day and then headed over to the pears on his breaks to fix the water silo. But if you want to know more about her, you should ask Mrs. Cake.
Mrs. Cake?
She and your mom were inseparable when they were fillies.
aw, well that
Let's
kind of
go.
makes sense.
Thanks, Burnt Oak.
Baking buddies.
Would it be okay if we stopped by again sometime to hear more stories?
I'd like that very much.
Oh, he's crying. I might not be far behind.
And we were hoping you could tell us a bit about her.
Oh, I would love to.
It's kind of said they
I
know
never
so
knew to find
little.
time to bring it up, but I'm so glad you came. For starters, did you all know that it was your mom who convinced me to pursue baking?
But isn't your name Mrs. Cake?
Not always. Back when I was Chiffon
Well,
Squirrel.
Yeah, I
had
guess
no
you
idea
married
what I was
Mr.
supposed to
Cake,
do.
so
But one day, your mom brought me some candied pears, eggs, flour, sugar, and vanilla, and told me to just be creative. Next thing I knew, I was whipping up pear upside down cake, and I got my cutie mark. It was
Aw.
like she knew what I was supposed
Okay,
to do
of all the
long before
people-
I did.
Just like you, Sugar Cube.
Aw.
You're just like her.
That was
So
the
they're all
first of
gonna hear
many
little
cakes
bits
for
that
me,
they
and
are
Buttercup
related.
was with me through it all.
Well, yeah, of all the Cutie Mark stories I thought we'd hear on the show.
Your mom did so much for me. One
Aw.
day, I wanted to surprise her with a cake.
Yeah, they're covered with snot. Aw. Oh, they're so cute. I can't handle this. Smooch. I'm out of here.
What in tarnation are you doing, Brat Mac? We do not fraternize with pears. Tooey!
Ah, dang, woman.
I can't help it. We just sort of happened.
Aw.
Hair Butter told me the sweetest love story I have
That's
ever
like a
heard.
Charlie Brown thing.
Happy 131,456 hour anniversary, darling.
Wow.
What? That's way longer than we've been together.
I know, but it's the anniversary of the first time I called you Buttercup.
Ah, he remembers
it's okay
that.
if you didn't get me anything.
Quiet, you.
Aw, okay, song. I knew we were getting the song.
But it's worth it just.
Oh, I just noticed his cutie mark. Brain freeze! Nope, okay.
Pulled apart from the hold you have in my heart, and even if the world tells us it's wrong.
Oh, that's precious.
Wow, it's just wow.
Do you like it? Be honest now.
It's the best gift you could have given me.
Seasons change and leaves may fall, but I'll be with
Oh my gosh.
through them all. And rain or shine, you'll always be mine.
This is like the most precious song. Oh gosh.
You're the only one who makes it all worth
Oh, and Luna's trapped in the moon, of course. Nice consistency though, gotta say.
And you should not blame me too.
Aww.
I can't help falling in love with you.
To quote one of my favorite,
Hey, no fair. I was gonna tell you the same thing.
You're just mad I beat you to it.
to quote one of my favorite commentators on here,
I'm
do you
telling
ship
I
it,
was gonna
people?
pull you up, cover your eyes,
I'm sorry, Smurf.
lead you over here. Too bad it didn't work out, though.
Yep. Too bad.
Yep.
The pears are moving.
Okay.
I mean, I
So did
figured
they
the
kiss
pears
first,
moved,
or?
But I didn't know all that stuff happened before with Granny and Grandpa.
Pear Butter was devastated, but seeing no way out of it,
Oh
she
my.
did what she had to do.
So, that's it?
What do you want me to do, Bright Mac? We're moving. I love you, but I have to stay with my family. Then Bright
Aw.
Mac did the most romantic thing I've ever seen any pony do.
What did they do?
We're gonna need one more pony to tell that story.
Granny?
Mayor, you knew our parents?
Oh, okay.
Not as well as Mrs. Cake, but I did play a part in their love story. The night before the Pear family
Yeah,
met,
because you're a bit of a
Bright Mac
nosy
asked me to
nose.
meet him at the edge of Sweet Apple Acres.
I don't want to be apart from you, ever. I'm not sure what we'll do, but I'm sure of us. So sure that I'd marry you today.
I would too.
Aw.
I think that's my cue.
Oh, she's got the
I had
pink
honor
mane.
of officiating your parents' secret wedding.
Nice continuity.
And it was perfect. Bright Mac knew
Aw.
Buttercup wouldn't want a big splash.
Reminds me of some pony else I know.
Yep.
Aw,
So they
a
had
pear
special
seed and an
way
apple
to
seed.
seal their vows.
Right?
What are you two doing?
What's it look like?
Ma, Grandpa, Buttercup and I are in love.
And we'll be
We
married
didn't
as
know
soon as
this.
Mayor says,
Oh, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
doesn't that feel nice? Mwah.
Oh, you renegades.
You gotta stick with your family.
But the apples are my family now, too.
Back it away.
Are you choosing to be an apple over being a pear?
Are you making me choose?
Yes.
Nice
I am.
comeback.
Then yeah, I guess I am.
Kind of heavy stuff for this this show, gotta say.
I can't believe Grandpa
Aw,
just let
Apple
it
Bloom.
fall like that. No wonder Granny never told us about any of this.
These things are never easy.
And it's hard to know when it is a good
They're
time.
not. Kind of heavy
Seems to me
stuff
that
again.
now's as good a time as any.
To talk to both our grandparents. Then you came here because you're sorry and you want to get to know us too?
I'm so sorry. I was just so angry, but I never...
Wow.
It's in the past, Grandpa.
Aww. Aww.
Oh, can I call you Grandpa?
Oh, gosh.
Sure
Aw.
can.
Now,
Grandpaper?
where'd y'all get to? I ain't seen Hydra Harriers all day.
We've been all over, learning about our parents.
You have?
And our grandfather.
You're back, hmm?
Sure
It's
am.
like kind of sad. Whoa, lightning. I don't know if you saw that.
Finding you and learning all about Mom and Dad, I feel like I found a piece of me I didn't even know was missing.
Hearing
Aw.
their story makes me feel closer to them somehow.
I'm sorry. I should have told you all about her sooner.
And I should have been here. Nah,
So, like,
can't believe I let a silly feud keep me from my family.
Nothing's keeping you from us now. Let's not miss anything.
so, like, did Pear Butter die and he missed it or something? Because that is like,
Thanks, you old crabapple.
Now
aw.
that we're all together, there's
Because
something
that's
we
like
wanna show
tragic.
you. Mom and Dad left us something to remember them by. Come on.
So did they know about this, or? I mean, I think yeah.
Well,
Aww.
it's beautiful.
It's impossible.
If
Aww.
anything's gonna make it through, it's apples and pears.
Aww. Oh. And closing with that song. Don't be surprised if that one shows up on the new favorite songs list after I get through season 8. Oh man, that was heavy stuff. And like, it didn't, I don't know, it was kind of nice that it didn't take this approach of, you know, oh, you know, things work out. You know, it's kind of a surprising take for, you know, a My Little Pony show to do, because, I mean, yeah, these things are not easy to talk about, and they're not. But they happen, and like, I was expecting by the time that, you know, they were in the wedding and everything, the parents would somehow come around to something of an agreement. And we'd at least in that flashback on kind of a nice note, but no, it was like really deep. Like, the last thing we saw was the dad paired ditching and like leaving the couple heartbroken. That was like, wow. I really like this episode. I'm gonna have to watch this one again and like, it was so good. Okay, yeah. But question for you guys. I did a few years ago that I did a video on kind of my top 10 songs in the show from season 1 to 4. I can put a little link to that up above. And I plan to do another one of those again after season 8 for 5 through 8. Should I also do like a list of like my top 10 favorite episodes from seasons 1 through 4 and then another one from 5 to 8, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, wow guys. Boy, it's been so long since I've really watched previous episodes in the season, and I'm sitting here like, what were the other episodes about? Because I was going to say favorite episode of the season, and I'm pretty sure it is so far, but, I don't know for sure. We'll see. Again, I don't remember all the ones that were there, but, yeah, I want to keep watching, but I can't, so... At least not right now. So, thank you guys for watching. We finally got to this one. And, I'll see you guys next time. What a great episode. Bye-bye. Mwah. Hello people, this is Pixar Shark, and welcome back to the channel. I gotta get back in the zoom of my channel intro. Alright, so, some changes have been made. It's a drizzly and chilly day kinda here at Shay Shark, and I have red hair now. So I am going to try and make a more conscious effort to catch up on this stuff. Especially with the suggested list that you guys have laid out, and I've got pretty much it laid out which ones I'm going to watch on my own and which ones I'm going to commentate to, and I'm going to watch all of them on my own, but I've kind of got a priority listing, so to speak, of which ones to watch with you guys and which ones to not. Thank you again for those suggestions, really helped. So, also doing this kind of on the heels of the sad news that the upcoming Season 9 is indeed going to be the last season of MLP FIM. That's sad. I mean, I know it couldn't last forever. But still, I mean, this thing's been going on for almost 10 years. That's pretty miraculous in terms of kid shows. So, I hope I got the right file here. This should be My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 7, Episode 14, Fame and Misfortune? Yes, that's what the list says here. Okay. Yeah, the usual. Bandana. Coffee. Also, for the record, tell me if the glasses ever get in the way for you guys, because I've honestly found just kind of in the last, since I've seen you last, that the glasses just really do help. I've just gotten used to wearing them now. But I can see okay without them, from this distance, so, let me know if it ever impedes on, facial expressions or whatnot. Alright, I think it's time to get back to Canterla, or Equestria, whatever you want. This is weird, man. I'll get back into the groove, I will. But let's do this. Fame and Misfortune. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's try that again. 3, 2, 1. Alright, Twilight.
Oops, sorry, Princess Twilight.
Are you?
That was meant for her.
Are you Tularula?
Incoming!
You look a lot like a previous generation. Ah!
Tularula, coconut cream.
It is Tularula.
That was meant for my ex-friend.
I never watched the old pony, but I know Tularula.
Both of you stop!
Yeah. Should you really be doing this in front of the Princess
So
of Friendship?
See, friendship isn't always easy, but there's no doubt it's worth fighting for. Aww.
Didn't... You said that before, didn't you?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Here it is.
Wow. It's that old?
What is that? Come on, Starlight. Don't judge a book by its cover. This is the friendship journal my friends and I used to keep. It's filled with
not
all
that
things
old.
we've learned, like
Please.
Friendship isn't always easy, but there's no doubt it's worth fighting for. I'll judge a book by its cover just this once.
What? Are you gonna make me feel that bad about not watching this show in a while?
Is this our old friendship journal? I haven't seen this thing in forever!
Hoo-wee! It's looking a little, overripe.
I'll say.
I don't...
There's a smushed apple in Applejack's lessons.
Looks like you got a little aggressive with your friendship lessons, Rainbow Dash.
But Spike wrote all these.
When I learned something,
I thought...
hard.
Or no, okay, I do remember they...
I found Pinky's page.
Well,
They did
am
write their
surprised.
stuff a lot.
That wasn't the only surprise.
Okay. Careful with that.
Ta-da! Starlight and I decided to make one for each of you.
That's amazing. A
Okay.
perfect copy.
I learned this
If
spell
only we
years
could do
ago
that
when
in the
I needed
real
to make
world.
Copies of a certain
Well, we can.
manifesto. Aw, cheese sandwich! Party cannon!
Aww. I miss him.
After
I
Twilight
hope he comes
remembered
back with the
journal,
show ends.
I had so much fun reading all the stuff you've all learned, I just had to have my own copy.
And that brings me to the second part of the surprise, my idea. How would you girls feel about making our journal available for every pony? If we can get these lessons into other ponies' hooves, maybe they'll benefit from them.
I think that's a great idea.
Well, I mean, you've got the mass producer right there.
We always said we wanted to.
Sounds fabulous.
Scholastic, is there a pony version of Scholastic Book Fair? Nice. How much did you purchase for that? For that kind of advertisement?
I don't want to play with you anymore. We were thinking of putting together a Cutie Mark summer camp. Now every pony's definitely gonna sign up for it.
Why don't you guys make a book? Oh, and it was that one guy who does the statues. I forget his name.
But the purpose of the journal isn't supposed to be marketing.
Well, no, but...
I just hope those foals actually learn something from our lessons.
They will. I'm sure ponies all across Equestria will. Whoa!
Hi.
Hello. Can I help you?
That brown one looks kind of like one I designed before, but I couldn't tell you who.
Your friendship journal.
Wow, how wonderful. What was your favorite friendship?
Will you sign them?
Oh, I
Yeah,
guess
okay.
So,
Show
what did you
her.
think of the lessons?
Oh, we haven't read them. These are keepsakes. We gotta keep them in mint condition.
Oh.
Well, I, for one, found the journal terribly illuminating.
I agree. I'm seeing sides of these ponies I didn't know were there. I only wish they'd left Rarity out. She clearly doesn't belong in that book with the rest of them.
I was gonna say Twilight looks so cute, but I'm sorry, did you just diss Rarity?
Job setting up the Ponyville Days celebration. But does she
Oh,
really
Rarity
believe it was a
Dash must
success
have...
just because of her? The nerve!
Oh, she was right there! She's right there!
What she was saying. Rarity!
Okay. You.
Oh, poor Rarity. She
So go
overheard all the mean
say
things
something.
those ponies were saying. She must be devastated. I'm going after her.
Go ahead. I'm gonna have a chat with these two.
Or, yeah. Yeah, Twilight approves.
Rarity, wait!
Oh, hey!
Isn't it amazing? Our journals are everywhere!
Pinky, I've got to...
Ponies keep stopping by to tell me my entries are hilarious!
Oh, she's loving this.
I even had some pony come all the way from Las Pegasus to say how much you liked my lessons!
I am so glad to hear some ponies are being inspired by the journal.
Hey, look! There's Pinkie Pie, the funny one!
Oh, so you guys have been basically relegated to
Well, at least
boy
you're getting
band
a positive
statuses.
reaction. I just saw Rarity. Okay, well, I guess I'll catch you later.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.
Yep. Bye, Twilight!
Yeah. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
She's even funnier in real life.
You now make her yes!
They're laughing with you, not at you.
Maybe it's
Just,
time to call it a day.
you're not always laughing.
I whipped out all the Twilight Sparkle lessons because they were getting in the way of the good ones. So I can get back to things like working and napping and, well, pretty much anything
Being
else.
being a contribution to society.
Lessons. Come on, tell us again about when you met
Excuse
Bill.
me, that's a princess. I realize.
Again? Haven't we already covered that one? A couple dozen times? We can't get enough of it! Oh, cool! We'll come along and you can tell us the story there.
Story. Ugh, feeding her all ego.
Oh, what's going on now?
Please! Just leave me alone!
Am I right? Fluttershy, what's wrong?
We want answers!
Yeah, we're entitled to know!
What is it,
Oh,
every
you're
pony?
entitled.
We
aren't
want to
you?
know why Fluttershy
Gosh.
keeps learning the same thing over and over again. Be assertive already!
Even I've
Well, you
learned
know.
more than she has. Why can't I be in the book?
What? Really? Are you attacking my friend because you want to be in a book?
It's okay. I got this, girls. Listen up. I am more assertive. And yes, it took me a while to get there. But can you honestly say that you could learn something one time and completely change who you are? I didn't think so.
Wow. You're way different from the Fluttershy in the book. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, you know what? Props to them for, you know, addressing that part,
Every
because,
pony in
yeah.
Equestria is missing the friendship part of the friendship journals.
Stuff like this is always gonna happen.
Rarity, are you alright? Ah! What are you doing?
Why, I'm creating a gown, darling.
I've seen that face.
I don't know. I'm stress sewing.
Stress sewing.
When I overheard those two at the cafe,
Arting so aggressively.
I've been getting cancellations for days.
What? Why are ponies canceling their orders?
Because no pony likes me anymore. They're boycotting me.
Okay.
I'm sure if I
All
go
right.
and talk to those ponies, they'll see that they're being
Y'all are getting real.
I
Applejack.
need 100 blankets, and I need them now. Sorry, Twilight.
What happened?
Right away, pony who still likes me.
I don't need nothing fancy.
Okay, that was
What's the
funny.
matter, Applejack?
I'm popular, Twilight. I'm popular, and I don't like it one bit.
And her hospitality is going out of control. Are you sure you should be sewing at that, Never mind, never mind.
They say they read my journal entries, and they felt like a part of the family. And now they actually want to become part of the family.
Southern, poor girl.
Your journal entries?
Southern
Yeah,
hospitality
you know, all the
will only
stuff
go
about how
so
friends
far,
are like
gal.
family and whatnot.
Can't you get rid of them?
Kick out my own family? Granny Smith, hang on! Let me
Oh
help!
gosh. This is an amusing episode. Yeah.
I wish we'd never released that journal.
I don't know what to say, guys. This is quite the comeback.
Rarity, I think she's doing better, and... Oh boy. Window staring, huh? Was it that bad at Sweet Apple Acres?
The settings are so
Bad
pretty
everywhere.
now.
I thought I was doing something good. I thought I was helping. How could our friendship journal
What
have
was
led
that
to so much
about?
anti-friendship?
Oh, Twilight, it's not your fault.
Of course it's my fault. If I had
No,
the big
it's
idea
really
to
not.
make copies, none of this would be happening. I'm afraid I made life awful for my friends.
I really think you're being too hard on yourself.
She usually is. Help us!
I didn't know where else to go. I've got so much cooking and cleaning and familying to do. I ain't got time for anything else.
At least ponies aren't laughing every time you talk. Not even I want to be funny all the time. I'm telling you, my days of
Poor Fluttershy.
hilariousness are over. You think you've got problems? I know I'm awesome, but I can't even go to the bathroom without some pony trying to tell me how cool I am.
Remember, guys, we go to the bathroom.
Rarity, what are you wearing? My emotions, darling. Stress couture. I don't know when.
She's the highlight of this episode, I'm just saying.
One more time. Oh, sorry, darling. Force of habit.
Gosh. Oh, I'm so glad this was on the list.
Time with it. That doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Yes, I did. Releasing the journal was my idea, and it backfired in ways I could never have imagined. It's not your fault. It's every pony else's. They're just focusing on the wrong things, and... Wait here. I've got an idea. I can't wait
Okay.
any longer. I've got to fix this.
What you doing?
Every pony, please stop!
Amplify your voice.
I'm with the Canterlot Chronicle. Quick question. What would you say to ponies who wonder why you moved to Ponyville in the first place?
I moved here to learn about friendship. That's why the journal even exists.
There
It
we
took
go.
some time for me to get the hang
You
of
guys
it.
are looking a lot
But
better
it
all of a
was
sudden.
Each of these ponies standing next to me who taught me the lessons in those journals. Applejack,
It's Sorry, I keep on having to
Rainbow Dash,
check and make sure I'm still
and
recording.
Fluttershy too.
This computer is about
And
to
it was
croak.
all of you. I've learned so much from...
What I mean is, some ponies would argue that it doesn't seem believable that the 6 of you would be friends.
Believable?
Well, sure. I read this journal cover to cover, and I have to say, your character would have been much more interesting if she'd stayed in Canterlot.
My character? We are real ponies.
It's
This journal's
non-fiction.
a record of
Was it
things
put in the
that
wrong
actually
category?
happened to us. We made mistakes, and we learned from them.
What about Rarity? Are we really supposed to believe she learned anything
Oh, wipe
she
that
wrote in there?
smirk.
That's why you want to be Team Dash. She's the only one who didn't really need to learn anything because she was already so cool.
Twilight was better before she got wings. Fluttershy is just so painful.
Ooh! Shots fired! I remember that age when people thought it was the end of the show. When Twilight got worms? What am I saying? Wings! Wow, I'm sorry.
Listen to me! Listen to me!
Yeah, thank you.
I never claimed
Oh,
to be perfect.
song.
My
Okay.
mistakes are all written in ink. None
Songs.
of us claim to be perfect, and it's sad if that's what you
And
all
suddenly the
think.
audio qualities took a leap. Taking a leap.
They bond us and keep us strong. Our flaws are what brought us together. So
Is that still
stop acting like
Rebecca?
something's wrong. We're not flawless. We're a work in progress. We got dents and we
We're
got
WIPs.
flaws that make us work. Yeah, we're not flawless.
That was cute.
Work in progress, so tell me what flaws you got too. 'Cause I still like what's flawed about you. They say
You know who we haven't seen
that my ego's the size of
show
a
up since
whale.
things started going crazy are Tularula and, what is it, Coconut Cloud or something?
Sure, I can be a drama queen, a bit stuck up, it's true. And I
And
can't
somehow,
be too eager to please.
hey, my girls, right there.
Being too honest too, 'cause
we're not flawless.
I can't help but love you guys for it.
Progress, we got dents and
Ponies think I'm all bubbles and laughter.
I love my
Don't
lips.
seem sincere. I might joke around a little too much, but I'm just so happy you're here. It took me a while to be confident. To really
You were under the water because why? Was that a Birth of Venus thing? Oh, that's an ambitious shot. I think it's Rarity I hear kind of doing a little singing improvise there. That was nice. I know there's a proper word for it.
I found 2 ponies who have something I think you should hear.
Oh, I was thinking they would come back and
We just wanted
do
to
something.
say thank you to all of you. Yeah, our friendship? Well, we were having trouble until we read your journal. It showed us that friends can go through all sorts of tough times and come through
Well, it's cool
stronger
to
than
hear,
before. It's made
you
us
know,
better friends than we've ever been.
Fools with actual children. I think those are actual children voices.
Oh, I can't tell you how much it
And
means
I think
to
of the
hear
Kingdom
that.
Hearts Crusaders, isn't
Thank you
Sweetie
for
Belle the
telling
only one
us.
to actually be a
We've
child?
had a tough couple of days.
Voice actor?
But knowing we've helped fillies like you,
And we can't change the way other ponies think about us, but we can change how we let it affect us. Or how we don't let it affect us. Go ahead,
Aww. That was really cute.
Reckon we still have to deal with them, don't we?
All y'all go home.
stay in the friendship moment, Applejack. They can wait a little longer.
Yeah. Okay. Alyssa Swallows and Amy, maybe? Sunderland? Don't know the names, but Sunderland is somebody else who worked on the show, isn't it? I don't know. Okay. I am very glad that one was on the list, to be totally honest. Get way up over here. I didn't want to make the screen too bright because then it would reflect off the glasses. there were a lot of good notes or good points that this episode hit. Rarity was the highlight of the episode for me. I don't know why. I think I've said it before, but I think Rarity reminds me a lot of my older sister, which is funny because my older sister is like as far as Rarity's character goes, she's pretty much on the other side of the coin. You know, she is not a fashionista or big drama queen or whatnot, but it's like it was like this character she played almost. She would this character she would slip into once in a while while we were growing up. That that reminds me, like, that's what it reminds me of when I see Rarity a lot these days. She would just slip into like this, you know, theatrical drama queen kind of, oh wow, the lighting is much better up here. What happened? I don't know. I gotta find better light sources. Yeah, I felt like there were a few times where they were kind of targeting certain fan types. Like the people who are like, Twilight was better before Wings. They're, you know, okay, we get it. You know, why does Fluttershy have to keep learning the same lesson over and over? Blah, blah. And I think they addressed those pretty nicely. I was also afraid, in the way that at the end they would just, like, stop publishing the book and things would go back to, well, don't know if things could have gone back to normal, but I was kind of expecting maybe that would be the direction it would go. But it wasn't. It ended with, you know, they said their piece and people were still, really fussy and impolite about it, and that's real world. You know, I appreciate them for, taking that on, addressing that. So yeah, I think that, the next episode is Triple Threat, and I'm going to watch that one on my own, but after that is Campfire Tales, so be on the lookout for that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Pixar Shark, and heck if I know what form you are watching this right now, but I don't know if it's going to be part of like a episode compilation or what. I don't know. This is getting tiresome. But in the spirit of charging forward, today we are watching My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 7, Episode 15? 16? Episode 16, Campfire Tales. I did watch Triple Threat Episode 15 on my own, and Spike is getting called by the map now. That's awesome. That's something I wanted to happen since the beginning, pretty much. And the relationship between Ember and Thorax kind of went where I hoped it to. Them kind of help each other with their respective extremes. This episode is supposed to go a little more into lore, I think. Some lore of Equestria, which, you know, about time we get something like that. So, yeah. Can't wait, and let's watch this. And I still don't know what I'm doing, but if you guys are watching this, then I figured something out, right? Alright, Campfire Tales. 3, 2, 1. Alright, y'all are on your camping trips. That makes sense.
We should do the annual Big Sister, Little Sister camping trip every weekend.
Then it wouldn't be annual.
Yeah.
If we did it every weekend, it probably wouldn't be as special.
But the more we do it, the better we get at camping. Remember the first time we came here and Rarity had that ginormous tent?
I heard that.
Oh yeah.
Got much better at roughing it.
She does.
Yep. This time you only packed 3 suitcases.
I mean, for Rarity, that's pretty good.
I know what you're thinking, but I promise I only brought the essentials.
Like those light thingies?
Of course. What
Well,
is life if you can't make it beautiful?
That makes camping awesome, man. You know what? I don't think I've ever actually been legitimately camping.
These berries
Not
are
since,
good
like,
enough
Girl
to eat.
Scouts.
Don't!
As a little kid.
According to my book, they're extremely poisonous.
Scootaloo just saved your life.
I guess I still get a little bit scared out here. Even
Yeah.
after the last camping trip.
Don't worry, kid. You've got a big sister this time.
Aww, official. And he actually called her big sister.
This looks amazing.
That's
This
great.
is gonna be the best big sister / little sister camping trip ever.
They've all like progressed on their stories. Like, I like it. Nicely done. Oh, hi. Okay. Okay. So, Rarity is not the only one freaked out about this, and I don't blame her. Ow, man. Well, in the South, we call them skeeters.
Everybody run for cover! Don't get stuck in their web!
Oh.
Now what? Follow me.
Oh, nice job, Sweetie Belle. She's created like a barrier. I mean, you got the wonderful thing about Apple Jacks. Yeah. Would you rather take your chances out here?
Best wait here until they're gone.
Oh, apple rot. What are we supposed to
Watch
do
your
now?
mouth.
We had games to play and marshmallows to roast at camp. And here we got nothing.
That's not entirely true. We have each other.
Aw.
That's right.
Good job.
And if you girls want to, maybe we could tell some stories to pass the time.
You want stories?
I mean,
I've got a ton of stories.
Rarity could create like
All
a...
about me and how awesome I am.
I was thinking more like campfire stories.
Yeah, there you
We
go.
don't even have a campfire.
Rarity could create like a protective bubble, go out, get some wood. Well, okay, or Dash can do it and just kind of shut me up. All
It
right.
was no biggie.
We
aren't gonna tell scary stories like our last camping trip.
You could have
It's bad enough
got
just
Rarity's
being
help.
in here.
Don't worry, Scootaloo. I was gonna tell you mine and Apple
Poor
Bloom's
girl.
favorite legend.
Oh, you mean Rockhoof? I love that one. He was so strong, and when he Apple Bloom.
His name was...
We haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Okay, but it's so good.
And the village was protected by
Ooh.
an elite group of guard ponies.
Medieval
called the Mighty Helm.
setting? I love it. Okay. And what were they called?
Young
Wasn't the
Rockhoof
Wilhelm,
wanted
I know
nothing
that
more
much.
than to be part of the Mighty Helm.
Mighty Helm, okay. It's a village full of Statler and Waldorfs. His name showed up in a later episode.
This is my favorite part.
Okay. That was a transition and a half, a nice
Molten lava
rarity. I
poured
love
down
it.
the side of the volcano.
I already like this episode. I really like it.
The Mighty Helm couldn't figure out a way to save the village. They had to
We
evacuate.
would pick up the village and drop it over. I forget how the.
They spent their entire lives there. They had nowhere else to go.
Well, bye.
So
Let me know how that
Rockhoof
works out.
Decided to do something crazy.
Craziness changes history.
If he could divert the flow of the lava, he might be able to save his village. He started digging.
That's some pretty efficient digging for having to do it with your mouth.
All by himself?
It'd be impossible for one pony to dig a trench fast enough to stop the lava.
It's a legend.
Even I couldn't do that.
Rockhoof didn't believe
Wow.
the word impossible.
Wow,
He continued to work, knowing the odds were against him.
He looks like he's digging his own grave.
Then something magical happened. Rockhoof got visibly stronger. The lava was getting
Magic
closer.
steroids? I mean, this is a legend, so... Okay, so this is like the likes of Paul Bunyan and Pecos Bill and all that. Okay, cool. I'll take it.
Rockhoof more than earned his place
Also-
in the Mighty Helm.
This kind of has more of an echo of John Henry, except he didn't die at the end.
I love that story no matter how many times I hear it.
Why don't we see if it's safe to head back to camp?
Girls? There is no camp to go back to.
Oh, but we had such pretty tents.
There, Sweetie Belle. Not to worry.
How? Our camp was so pretty and this cave is so... not.
Your
Oh, no, no,
sister
no,
is Rarity.
No, not true. There's beauty in everything. Even these
Yeah.
blah rocks aren't really blah.
That's
If you
a
look
nice.
closely, you can see flecks of gold in
Ooh.
them. And the way the firelight dances on the cave wall, shadow and light. Oh, it's so gorgeous.
Is that Twilight? Yeah.
Sweetie Belle.
It's a
have I
nice
ever
development
told
for you,
about
Rarity.
My favorite legend.
No, I didn't know you had one.
Her name was Mistmane.
Mistmane? Isn't she the
What I said.
old wrinkly sorceress with the flower?
Yes, but did you know she used to be the most beautiful unicorn in all the land?
No.
So what happened to her? Well, Mistmane was a very promising young
Oh, come on,
sorceress.
RD.
She was as
Ooh,
talented
like a
as she
Far
was
East.
beautiful
I
and
love
kind.
this world
Everybody
building.
loved her and missed her when she was sent to the finest magic school.
World building is like my favorite part of being in a fandom.
Well, that can't be. I know her. She would never do this.
But there was no denying what was in front of her.
Street rat!
Sable Spirit took everything that was beautiful away from any pony else.
Yeah, I'd never believe it. I don't know. I've seen the way you two get when you miss breakfast. Just kidding, but I'd want answers too.
So did Mistmane. She went to confront her friend.
Rarity, you are a boss at that.
Sable, is that you?
Don't tell me you don't recognize your old friend.
I don't. My friend would never work our families and friends to the bone for something as silly as a palace.
Oh, you were the one who walked away in
My palace is a
frustration
beacon
at
of
the beginning.
beauty. Any pony who passes
Look
will
at
be
these
in awe of
sets,
its
man.
majesty.
What good is a pretty palace if it just hides the misery of its ponies?
She got an
Beauty is
accent.
everything. You taught me that. What? You were always the pretty one. You got to go to the best magic school. Every pony missed you.
Why are you wearing a
Every
veil?
pony loved you. I admit I was jealous. So I tried to perform a spell that would make me beautiful.
Oh, and it backfired, huh?
That went. I vowed if I couldn't have beauty, I would take it. I wasn't chosen to be empress, you know.
So,
I took it.
oh, you look like
Just
somebody
I'm
I.
going to take everything else.
It's Miss Bitter's pony. Oh my
You
gosh.
do that.
Let me.
So you said Mistmane was the one that was all old. There's an explanation why. Ooh. Yeah. Yes, please. Dragons. I love it. Oh, man. Dueling dragons. We really just went there. Yo.
Every pony
Hail,
Sable
Dorothy.
Spirit was defeated, and that was that. Beauty isn't everything, but Mistmane knew that it does have the power to make ponies smile.
Yeah? It's called aesthetic.
She made a huge sacrifice to bring that smile back to her friends and
Aha,
family's
see, there you go.
faces, including Sable Spirits.
You look
did
like
this
you're
for me?
supposed to be
Even
Scootaloo's
after
grandmother.
I was so cruel.
Sable Spirit was so touched that she vowed to be more like her friend in the ways that mattered. From then on, she ruled with kindness and compassion.
Aw. He's a cutie.
Even though she gave away her physical beauty, she dedicated her life to spreading beauty all over Equestria.
I was thinking for a second
Go out
she
of her
became
way
the
to
tree.
brighten some ponies' day by doing something like giving them flowers.
Are you supposed to be
You're
the apple
following in the
ancestors?
footsteps of Mistmane.
Ooh. I like.
I think she's my favorite legend, too.
Aww. Look at that. Oh, not that. That's less beautiful.
These gliders won't quit.
flighters. Okay, so flight and
Well,
bite.
like
Okay.
it or not, we're fruit too.
And I've got the bites to prove it. What are we gonna do? They're almost here!
Chill. Okay. That was a little drastic, wasn't it?
What? Now those bugs can't get in.
Yeah.
And we can't get out!
Oh boy. Okay. And nicely done, Dash.
Y'all just stay calm. Let me relight this fire.
Yeah. Actually, that web stuff is probably great kindling.
Then we'll think of a way out.
How long will that be? Don't bears live in caves?
Whoa, 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 Scootaloo, you're focusing on the wrong things.
You have a plan?
Close. I have a story.
Let me guess. It's about you?
Practically. It's about my favorite legend, Flash Magnus.
Wasn't he the pony who took on the dragons? Dragons? Big scary mean ones are like Spike.
Oh, these were definitely the big, scary, mean kind. But not too scary.
Play
You
it
can
light.
sit closer to me if you want.
Yeah. Oh.
A long time ago.
That was the cutest image in the whole show.
Flash Magnus
Well,
was a low
close. It's up there.
Royal Legion.
Why are your tail so short? Well, I guess it's a
Dragonlands to get to
guard
their
thing.
comrades on the other side.
Ooh.
As they got closer to the dragons, the dragons attacked.
Ooh.
You said this wasn't too scary.
Okay. I think the animators are having a lot of fun
I said,
this season.
if you just hang in there, I promise you'll like the ending. So, like I was saying, Flash Magnus and the
Somebody,
Royal
like,
Legion tried
hold
to
on
get
to
past
her
the
and...
dragons. But the dragons
Hey, it's you.
Every pony!
Torch, is that his name?
He managed to get away, but the
This is
dragons
like
captured
the
his friends and took them
the
back
Green
to
Death.
the lair.
And first how to shoot your dragon. Whoa. Okay. Denied.
You can't outfight dragons.
But you can
It's Flash.
think them.
Yeah. Oh, Dash saying that, huh?
Commander
Is
Ironhead.
Flash Magnus supposed to
I'm
be a
pretty sure
reference
I can
to?
outfly the dragons.
Oh no,
If I
he's
can
red.
lure them into chasing me, you can all sneak into the lair and retrieve our friends before they get back.
Is this the new Flash Sentry?
Are you really willing to
Like,
take that
trying to
chance,
retcon?
soldier?
I am, sir.
It's a very brave thing you're doing. You'll need all the help you can get.
Is this Natitus?
I can't think of a worthier flank for Natitus to protect. Good luck, soldier.
I do like him, I have to say.
Hey! Come and get me, Fire Breath! If you can! Hey! Hey! Come and get me! Hey, I'm over here!
Hello. Surprisingly effective.
Flash Magnus bravely flew for his life. Commander Ironhook was able to get his soldiers back.
So, is that Ember's mom? Got him. Oh. Okay, that didn't look good for a second.
He led the dragon straight into a storm that the Legion had planted. One taste of the lightning, and the dragons retreated.
I assume he's okay. Yeah, you're good. Just a little toasty.
I did like that ending. Told ya!
Aw.
Always inspired me to be my brave and awesome self.
Aw. You two stop being so. You're also adorable today.
You guess? Come on! I'm just like him.
Loyal, maybe?
Hey, do you hear that?
I don't hear anything.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those gosh darn flighters are gone. We can
We
get
hope.
out. We're gonna have to see if we can get out the other way.
You wherever that is.
Further into the dark.
Can't you like start pulling from the top of the rock pile?
Remember the story. Gotta be brave like me and Flash Magnus, okay?
Aw. Aw. They are, wow. And she's got her wing over her.
And if there's flowing water, then
it might lead to the way out.
They're really pushing the whole sisterly thing with them this episode. I love it.
1, 2, 3!
Is that what you meant? Alright.
Well, what do you know? We found ourselves a shortcut to Winsome Falls.
Really? I thought it was like an underground cave or underground oasis spring kind of area. Aww.
We sure are sorry that our camping trip wasn't what we hoped it would be.
We got to hear legendary stories.
So if there's a Winsome Falls, is there a Losome Falls?
You three want to stay?
Of course we do! We could turn those trees into a nice little shelter. We can get you some big logs and branches to help build it. And I bet we can find some more berries. Come on. I can't wait to see what happens next year.
Aww. That was just a nice, tender little episode. I liked it. I really liked it. I've been off the season for so long, but I would love to say it's one of my favorite in the season. The only other one I can think of off the top of my head that would trump it is The Perfect Pair, which was only a few episodes ago, so good going. Trying to think of which of those three I actually like the most, and I think honestly it kind of... I think I like the whole Flash Magnus thing. I don't know why. No, but I like how they were kind of all in different parts of the world, different time periods. Which I really, really like. Like I've said, usually my favorite part of getting into a fandom and whatnot is just the learning the world a bit more. I think the next episode on the list, let's see, I think I'm gonna watch To Change a Changeling and Daring Done on my own. And after that is It Isn't the Main Thing About You, episode 19. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you guys next time. This was an awesome episode. So yeah, bye! Mwah.